pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We do have, well, let's open the meeting. This is Mahoning County Commissioners Hearing Room, regular meeting number 22, Thursday, June 2nd, 10 a.m. And we will not have public comments today because we are going to have two presentations. And the first one will be for the Board of Health, and Cynthia Greer is here. And commissioners, are you gonna come up here?
Yeah, Ryan.
Ryan, are you on? Ryan?
Hi, yes, I am.
All right. Cynthia, before we present, do you have, or Ryan have anything that you might say to the Community Health Workers Day, which is June 2022?
Well, Monday, June 6th is Community Health Workers Day. We are going to have an event for the community health workers in our area. There are 13 of them. We partner with Alta Baby Bump, Mercy Health Resource Mothers and Fatherhood Support Programs, Akron Children's Hospital, and MyCat. We would like to invite the commissioners, if they're able to come out to the picnic and meet the community health workers and have them meet you. We want to give them the recognition that they are due for what they do. Community health workers go into homes. They work with people where they are. They work with pregnant and new moms. They work with people with chronic health conditions. These are the folks that are our boots on the ground, that are really trying hard to help to overcome some of the disparities in health in this area.
Cynthia, where is the
We are
event?
going to be at the Georgiana Parker Center in Boardman Park, the district here.
It's in
Yes.
Boardman Park.
Yes, it's easier if you go in off of Southern Boulevard. It's that building right there.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Thank you. And
When is it?
Ryan, do you
It's
want
11:30 to 3:30 Monday.
Just coming
Well,
Monday.
stay
I
there.
have an invitation
Cynthia,
actually.
stay right there. Ryan, do you want to say anything?
Yes, can you hear me? I'm kind of in between two devices because I was on another meeting. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, so I really just want to take this opportunity to thank the county commissioners for your support of our public health staff over these years, and also the recognition that you guys are going to be providing to our community health workers and their important role that they play for improving the health of our communities. As Cynthia has stated, CHWs is what they go by. Their work is incredibly hard, and the work that they do truly makes a profound difference in improving our health in the communities. And I know Cynthia is there, and I just want to give a little background on her. Cynthia has been hired as our Deputy Director of Health Equity Strategies and Initiatives, who will be working with Michelle Edison and our team here. And she'll be transitioning or taking over the role of overseeing what we call our Pathways Hub program. The Pathways Hub program, it utilizes a network of care coordination agencies. And what they do is they focus on tracking and helping those individuals within the community who are at the greatest risk for poor health outcomes. And their model, they find much of their success actually by using or utilizing community health workers. And when Cynthia was describing some of their roles and the benefits of it. So they truly improve the health and the wellness of those individuals who are underrepresented by delivering education, sharing resources about disease prevention, treatment, and management. And they do that through knowing their communities, and their community members can trust them. So I just want to thank the county commissioners once again for recognizing all the hard work of the community health workers because it's not about us here at Mahoning County Public Health on that day. It's truly about the work that is being provided through the community health workers that are either employed here at Board of Health or employed through other agencies that we work with. So I'd like to thank you guys for doing this.
Thank you, Ryan. And right now, we're going to present Cynthia with the award. Commissioners, do you want to come over while we present you? Maybe I need help. On behalf of Dave Ditzler, Anthony Trafficani, and myself, we want to present you the award for the Board of Health for all of the work that you do for the underserved and the minority community. Thank you so much. Keep up the good work.
Thank
We
you.
definitely need this in our community.
Absolutely.
The partnerships that you have with your department and the city is very important.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank
Sarah,
you.
for what you do.
Thank you.
Oh, yes. Yeah. It almost. All right, our next presentation will be to Liz Melroy, and she is the director of the Scoloderma Awareness Program, and I believe you're going to be having a walk on Saturday. And Liz, do you want to come up and say a few words before we present you?
Thank you. I am from the Scoloderma community. We are actually, I'm the executive director for the state of Ohio. Scleroderma is a disease that affects the skin and the internal organs. It's very rare. It does not have a cure right now, so that's what we're working for. We support our local community with our walk this Saturday. It's at Boardman Park. Registration's at 8:30. Kickoff is at 9:30. If you've ever been to a walk before, it's very similar. So we have all kinds of entertainment for families. But our goal is to raise money for local families that are dealing with this disease. And there's about 300,000 families. So
Oh, thank you.
So thank you.
I've never heard of it before.
Most
Yeah.
people haven't, and yeah, it's very rare, but it is a very terrible disease. It does harden the skin and the internal organs. So, yeah.
And I want to say that Lenny
Yes.
was supposed to be here, as well as Gary Onesti, and they both, weren't feeling that well. Lenny's electricity was out. in Lake
Right, until
Milton
midnight.
Till midnight,
Last
so
night.
she
Yes.
couldn't make it.
So Lenny is a local
Lenny
community
Schultz.
member, and she is actually the one that runs the walk, and I'm executive director for Ohio. So
So I
filled
want
in.
to, on behalf of the three of us, will present this award to you.
Let me put my
These
mask
are the
on.
best days when we could actually present our community things.
Thank you very much.
Our
I
community.
appreciate it.
So on behalf of the Mahoning County Commissioners, Anthony Trafficani, myself, and Dave Ditz, would like to present this for the Scoloderma Awareness Fund.
Thank you. Thank you. Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you.
Thank you.
Nice meeting
Take
you.
care of yourself.
Thank you for your work. Thank you.
You'll get it okay. Okay. Let me just go right into the meeting. All right, I want to thank, oh, they're gone. Okay. Approval of the previous minutes of board meeting number 21, Thursday, May 26, 2022, and approval of bills for payment. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve. Second?
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante.
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler.
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati.
Yes, advertisement for bids, number 1, engineers.
Hello,
Rick?
everybody. This is a advertisement for bids for a bridge and rehab painting. This is a rebid because we had rejected the original bids that came in, so this is rebid.
Okay, thank you. Advertisement for bids, number 1. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve advertisements for bids. Second?
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante.
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler.
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati.
Yes, journal entries number 1. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve journal entries. Number one. Second?
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficant.
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler,
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati.
Yes. Number 2, agreements, engineers, Rick, sorry.
This is an agreement with commercial truck and trailer for repairs to our vehicle number 56. It's in the estimated amount of $533.56. It's not general.
Okay, thank you. B, facilities, Alan.
Morning, everyone. This is an agreement with University Electric Incorporated for electrical work and services as needed at various county locations. The estimated amount of $7,000 out of the general.
Thank you. C, purchasing, Jimmy.
Good morning, everyone. This is to amend a journal entry that was previously awarded to Precision Environmental Company at $13,300 for asbestos abatement. Included in the sum total was a provision for provisionary power for generators if needed at $850. They were needed, and this is to finish and make sure the floor is installed properly at JJC,
Okay,
non-general.
thank you, Jimmy. D, sanitary, Tara.
Good morning, everyone. This is an agreement with Covenant Administrators LLC, doing business as 90 Degrees Benefits for processing the benefit management services for the dental plan in the estimated amount of $4,132.20. This is for 2 years and non-general.
Okay, thank you, Tara. E and F, sheriffs, Joe.
Good morning, everyone. This E is an agreement with Total ID Solutions for software maintenance support for our CCW ID system in the amount of $1,512 per year for a 3-year agreement. This is non-general. F is an agreement with Frank's Marina for repairs to our Lake Milton Marina patrol boat in the estimated amount of $7,513.14, non-general.
All right, thank you. Number 2, agreements A through F. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve agreements. Second.
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficant.
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler.
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati.
Yes. Resolutions, number 1, additions. Do I hear a motion?
Motion approved. Resolutions additions. Second.
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficant.
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler.
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati.
Yes. Number 2, resolutions. A, auditors. I saw Ralph.
Good morning. Yes. To verify Lenny's story, we were out of power for 5.5 hours last night. It came on just before midnight. And now it sounds like Tara's going to shut our water off. So we'll hear about that later, I guess. This is the purchase of a new pickup truck for John Kennedy, our weights and measures expert. If you remember last week, approval for an apparatus of about 300 gallons to mount on this truck to make it much more efficient for him to do his gas station measurements. So this is state pricing. Thank you.
Okay. B, clerk of courts.
Good morning, Commissioners, Audrey, Nancy. This is a request for a resolution approving an addendum to our preventative maintenance agreement with Cleveland Time Clock and Company. They've ceased operations during the term of our agreement. The reimbursement is for non-performed services during this term in the amount of $2,950. This was negotiated by prosecutors Ray Hartsaw and Mark Dapolito. I want to thank them for this. And
Thanks. C, engineers. Rick.
This is a resolution of necessity to purchase 1 Vermeer brush chipper from Vermeer Mid-Atlantic. This is through Sourcewell Cooperative Purchasing. It's in the estimated amount of $75,484.05.
Okay, thank you. D and E, jobs and family services. Audrey.
Yes, good morning, Commissioners. Good morning, Audrey, Nancy, and Jim. This is letter D, Job and Family Service Resolution approving the appointment of 3 case managers and 1 case manager bilingual. Letter E, Job and Family Service Resolution approving the appointment of 1 clerical specialist legal, 1 support specialist for CSEA division.
Yeah. You know what, Audrey, we're going to do a correction on, it's been corrected. Okay. All right, we're good.
Thank you.
Thank you. F, OMB grants.
Good morning, Commissioners. This is a resolution authorizing the submission of a grant application for fiscal year 2022. Grants under the Community Development Block Grant Allocation Program.
They crossed out.
It's T.
Karen, Audrey. Karen,
Correction.
I'm gonna go back to D, Audrey and Karen. I have the resolution approving the appointment of 3, then we crossed it out and put 2. It's 2?
2 is correct, Commissioner.
Okay, so, all right, we'll make that correction as we go through the approval of that section. Thank you.
Welcome.
G is prosecutors OMB grants. Anna, do you want to take that?
Commissioners, this is a resolution in support of a grant application to the Ohio Office of Criminal Justice Services for the 2022 VAWA Award and the amount of $60,000 with a cash match of $20,000.
Okay, thank you. H is Tara, sanitary. Tara,
You're muted, Tara.
Tara,
Sorry, sorry about that. This is a resolution declaring it necessary to sell the Jackson Milton Metro Water District, the public water system.
okay, thank you. And I is the sheriff's. Joe.
Yes, I is a resolution of necessity to purchase software, hardware, support, and storage and IT services for Motorola through the Sourcewell purchasing contract over the $50,000 threshold.
Okay, thanks, Joe. Number 2, resolutions A through I with the change in D being 2 and not 3. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve resolutions as amended.
Second.
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante.
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler.
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati.
Yes. And that concludes our business portion of the meeting. Bill, I see you're here today. Do you have anything for us?
I can give you an update on the renovation project.
Oh, that would be
We're
great.
nearing the finish line.
Good.
One of the last things they were waiting on was the terrazzo, the materials for the terrazzo tile to match up to the original terrazzo because we had to rebuild a hallway. Those materials came in. First installment of furniture was delivered yesterday. So they'll be putting some of that together today. The hope is still to be done, by mid-July. So we got about a month to go. Overall, it's went pretty well. We've had a couple snafus with any renovation or construction project, but it looks really nice. B&B is a general contractor. They've done a nice job managing the project. So we're very happy with what we've gotten.
Good. How's the park coming?
Well, we actually have a meeting later today with an agency to talk about like concept and designs and those types of things. So.
And that's all going to be handicap accessible.
Yes,
for your
absolutely. Yeah, we
residents.
do have, if you recall, there's a big pavilion out back of the
Yes.
school. That has been there for a very, very long time, and termites and wood rot, so we need to take that down. But we're going to incorporate the pad that it is on into the playground project for children that, maybe use wheelchairs or have other gait issues. That'll give them, a hard surface, if we have to like recover with rubberized, so that there's a large surface. And we have our physical therapist looking at different types of activities that we could incorporate on that pad as part of the playground project.
How great is that going to be?
That's going to be wonderful. So yeah,
It's going to be like a full service area.
Sean was just asking me before I left if we were planning to try and, have it completed this year. And well, it probably depends on supplies, when we have our meeting later today, we'll probably get a better idea of what type of time frame we're looking at.
Well, if you run out of terrazzo, like you're talking, Tara can help you because she's got a line on terracotta right there.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bill. Is there any other elected officials that might want to say something? No? Anthony, Dave?
Alan, I want to know if you can get me, how our buzzers get in different rooms, different departments, and you create one that I can get in the engineers building over on Industrial Road in, but I was going over there yesterday and I couldn't get in the building. You know, I think Kaladi saw on a camera it was me and he left his post. He wouldn't let me in. I had to sneak around the maintenance back door, so. And they even got like a 3-digit number back there that you can't get in either, so,
Really?
yeah.
Well, that's high
Yeah.
security.
Yeah,
Right,
well, you know, I guess, you know, knowing that Janetti's in there and most people want to choke him, they gotta keep it all locked down. But
Okay.
no, the only thing I would say is, you know, what a nice events that we were able to participate with on Memorial Day to honor our fallen veterans, our fallen servicemen and women. And, you know, there's so many different communities that have great events to honor our veterans and honor our servicemen and women that have lost their lives protecting our country. You know, it was, I know Anthony was in Poland and Carol was, I forget.
Hollow and Poland.
And I was in Austin town, you know, so it's always a nice event and you know, it never fails. When you walk from Marks to the high school, you know, it's always a beautiful day, 90 degrees, and you're soaked by the time you get, you know, to the high school for the ceremony. And so this year, the VFW Post 301, I tagged a ride on their flatbed with them, you know, so I said it was the first time they ever clapped when I went past, but you know, that was because I was riding with all the military guys, you know, so I knew it definitely wasn't for, you know, elected officials, but you know, just, you know, thankful to all the veterans and you know, it's to honor people who lost their lives, but you know, also, you know, it's a day when we tend to all just honor all the veterans and, you know, from the different wars. And, you know, I had a lot of pictures pop up on my phone, you know, on Memorial Day showing, you know, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. And it always brings me back to Mr. Bishop, who was a Pearl Harbor survivor. And he passed, but he was almost 100 years old and he came to every Memorial Day celebration and he passed about 3 or 4 years ago, I think it was. And
I think that was
just
the last
really,
time I was at your.
just really, it's heartwarming to see photos of, you know, that individual that, you know, was there in Pearl Harbor when it was bombed. And, you know, unfortunately, we're losing all of our World War II veterans, you know, but, you know, God bless them all. I'm thankful to all the people and, you know, and then we were able to go to the fallen officers memorial for Mahoning County and the Mahoning Valley police officers that had lost their lives and, you know, just heart-wrenching. And Our Lady of Mount Carmel, they did an amazing job honoring our fallen police officers and, you know, and Carol and Anthony and I, we sat by Justin Leo's family and it was just so sad and our Deputy Sheriff Mitchell's family and, you know, just, it really brings you down to earth to show how much respect that we need to make sure we have for those people that come in here every day. And, you know, we say it so often that when you get up this morning, you expect to go home tonight to your family. You know, and a lot of people don't have that luxury and they know when they leave in the morning that possibility exists. And thank God we have them, you know, to protect us on a daily basis. So just honor the fallen veterans, our police officers, you know, just a good week to show our respect for the people that have given so much for us.
Right, Anthony?
I know I couldn't agree more with Dave. There's beautiful ceremonies all over Mahoning County. I got to participate as usual. Every year I go to Poland and Carol attended with me this year. So we got to do some nice things there with the wreath in the Pledge of Allegiance. Dave was in Austin town. Poland actually had a parade through the village and to the cemetery, Riverside Cemetery, where they have monuments of the Civil War days, Vietnam days of people who were buried, World War II actually, in Poland Riverside. But on another note, I don't know if anybody's interested, but this Friday, I was asked to attend a orchestration, or I should say an orchestration alley rock concert. And Rick, our good friend Lou Very's daughter, is the orchestration alley at Boardman High School.
Wow.
And they're putting on a rock jam with Boardman Band as an orchestration. It's 8 o'clock at Spartan Stadium. And they're going to play all the songs from the 70s and 80s
No kidding.
in the form of a band. Yeah, it's from 8 to 9:30.
No
So
kidding. Are you gonna
anybody's,
play?
no, they're way better than me, but I'm going to attend. Definitely will
Nice.
attend that
That-
with Lou. I'm going with Lou.
That band is phenomenal. That Foreman band
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
phenomenal.
I gotta
They
see
really are. And
And
the
that's it.
Austintown band.
Oh,
I
so
mean,
many
they're,
schools have
they
Yeah.
have great
Great.
bands.
the choirs, the concerts, everything.
Well, we did attend a lot of Memorial Day ceremonies, but it was to honor our fallen. And I happened to be the speaker at the fallen officers. And as I had said to my partners, Dave and Anthony, the hardest thing to do in an event like that is to get up and speak when all you want to do is sit there and look at the families that still are down at the church at Mount Carmel, and all you want to do is cry because of losing their lives in the line of duty. And Dave's right, you don't leave your home in the morning thinking tonight I'm not coming home, and someday they knock on your door and it's either your wife, your mother, whatever it is, answers it. But this situation that we're in this county right now is not good. And it's going to involve all of us to make an impact on trying to get this safety under control. I mean, it's not just Youngstown. We're experiencing it more in Youngstown, but it's not just Youngstown, because Youngstown's the hub of Mahoning County. So we all need to band together to get this done. It's horrible when I have to read in the newspaper that a 16-year-old student in the honors program at Cheney High School gets shot going home from the park. I mean, that's disgusting. It's not, this has got to end because you're killing innocent people. And it just got to end. I don't know how that, I mean, I'm not a police officer. I don't know how it happens, but the community needs to start rallying around because it involves all of us, whether you live in Youngstown or you don't live in Youngstown. Youngstown has so many beautiful activities downtown now with the Cavelli Center, the amphitheater, all of the beautiful restaurants and lounges and YSU. Why? We have to start asking ourselves, why is this happening? What do we need to do to get the criminals off the streets? And we need to brainstorm and come up with a solution, because we can't keep killing the innocent that might be with someone affected that is part of that crime area, because the innocent are getting hurt. Anyway, I'm gonna get off my rampage about that. I don't know that I ever will, but that concludes our meeting. And our next meeting is Thursday, June 9th at 10 a.m.
Carol, this is Audrey. I apologize. Can I just add something to your meeting? I don't want anyone to forget about our elder population. Their Elder Abuse Awareness Day will be on June 15th at Riverside Garden from 10 o'clock a.m. to 12 p.m. And I just wanted to put that out there with everything else going on, that we are still Mahoning County JFS honoring our seniors and taking care of that population. So
thank you, Audrey. I appreciate that.
okay, thank you.
Do I hear a motion?
Motion to adjourn.
Second?
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficant.
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes.